Ever wondered how people take such cool and aesthetically pleasing photos of just stuff? Like when your fave influencer is promoting their merchandise, bombarding you with their sponsored ads, and just making the stuff look so cool? Ever wondered how you can take those types of pictures too and be an influencer? Just kidding. You don't need to be an influencer to learn to take these photos, and you don't need expensive equipment to achieve this look either. In this video, I will be teaching you how you can use your phone to take professional-like photos of stuff. No, seriously, like just ordinary products you can find at home and make it look super cool on a budget. I know everyone has shoes at home, and I'm going to take you through a step-by-step process on how to achieve these photos I took, so you can do it at home too. Materials that will be used are a phone camera, a bed sheet, tape, scissors, string or thread, and a shoe, and extra colorful bed sheets for creativity. Number 1, phone. The best camera is the one you have on you. It can be any kind of phone. iPhone, Android, even a tablet will do. We don't discriminate here. Number 2, lighting. You are going to need a window. Mother Nature is generous. Natural light is the best source of lighting you can have access to, and it's completely free. Number 3, background. Your background can be anything you want. I'm keeping it simple and use a bed sheet as my background. It's something many people already have in their own home and can be found at your local thrift store for a couple of dollars. I taped one end of the bed sheet and stuck it to the wall near the window. Please don't judge my wrinkly bed sheet. I love having texture in my photos to add a unique and creative touch instead of the typical seamless backgrounds you see. But if you prefer a clean, seamless background, you can simply iron out your bed sheet to get rid of those wrinkles. Number 4, snap away. This is a great and easy way to achieve a more professional look to your shoes. Try different angles and take as much photos as you want. One tip to up your photos: beware of your shadows. You see here where there is a little bit of darkness, the tip of the shoe is receiving the least amount of light because it is the furthest part from the window compared to the back of the shoe. To provide equal brightness to both ends, if you have a piece of white blank paper, or in my case, I have a white foam board, and it also has a reflective side that I covered with aluminum foil. Place it in front of the shoe and you can see it instantly removes the shadows and brightens the tip of the shoe. Okay, let's add more creativity to this photo shoot. We'll be a little more extra in this video. Let's attempt to do a floating shoe picture. It's a lot easier than you think. Number 1, I changed the bed sheet to a red one to add a pop of color. It can be any color you want. Number 2, you will need a hanger from your closet. This will be what will hold your floating shoe. Number 3, now take your string or thread and cut an arm's length of string and cut another piece of string that is half the length of the first string. You should have 2 strings. One is longer than the other. Take the string and fold it in half with the ends meeting each other. Do the same with the other string. Tape the open ends of the string to the hangers on both sides. This is what your shoe will be floating on. Number 4, take your shoe and put the string on each end of the shoe. The shoe I am using has ridges at the bottom, so I put the strings into the last ridges of the shoe. There you go! Lift your hanger and your strings will carry your shoe and it'll be dangling in the air. Number 5, snap away. Hold the hanger steady so that your shoe doesn't sway. I tried to take pictures with one hand and the other hand holding the hanger, which I made it way harder for myself than it should be. Another tip is if you have something to hold your hanger, like a clothes rack or even another person, it'll be much easier to take pictures when you're not holding it. If there's nothing and no one around, put your phone on a timer and position yourself. This will take a little longer, but the results will be worth it. Now that you have 100 photos, time to start editing them to make them look extra clean. An amazing and easy to use free editing mobile app called Snapseed is my go-to editing app on my phone. Number 1, import pictures. Choose the picture you think is the best out of the bunch and begin to play around with the functions and figure out what you like along the way. It's easy as sliding the scales if you want more or less, brightness, contrast, saturation, everything. How do I get rid of the strings in the photo, you may ask? Snapseed has this really amazing tool that will completely cut out the string in the photo. Number 2, healing brush tool. Go to the tools section, click on the bandage icon that says healing tool. Slowly brush the areas where you see the string. It will automatically replace the area with what's in the background. Although Snapseed doesn't pick up every area correctly, it takes a little time for it to be right. It's the closest app I found to do what a healing brush and a clone stamp tool does in Photoshop. You will end up with these photos. Pretty cool, right? Didn't break the bank with this project. The greatest thing is that you can use any object in your house to do this. So really, you have unlimited things to take pictures of. This is how to take professional-like photos of ordinary products with your phone at home on a budget.